Daniel Dubois, I think, wins the Commonwealth title in a round off Ghana's Ebenezer Tetteh. It was a routine blowout of this big punching Brit. I thought Tetteh looked pretty darn nervous before the first bell, which the commentators were quick to pick up. Head was down and he didn't have the gum shield in his mouth, and his corner were really slow in putting the mouthpiece in. So it really didn't look like he wanted to be there at all. He touched the corner just before kind of listlessly walking out from his corner, and then Dubois probably already smelt blood before any punch had been thrown and asserted himself, and sure enough took him out with some okay punches. The resistance was so weak though, this isn't the kind of fight where Dubois is going to be developing anything. I heard Barry Jones, former featherweight champ I think, before he got dethroned against Acelino Freitas back in 2000 or so, talk about, oh, he looks really good here, or these are great shots. But are they great shots when they're against such a static and nervous target? This man is made to be demolished. Got in the ring, fair play to anybody who gets in the ring. It is not an easy place to be. But again, for where Dubois is in his career, is that the kind of opponent he needs to sharpen those tools necessary to bridge the gap from Commonwealth British to World? Probably not. It was too darn easy. Now, something interesting has happened here. Since Anthony Joshua has lost, I think just a little bit more light has been shined on Dubois now, who is kind of a similar mould. I don't think he was impressive at this stage as Joshua was with the same amount of fights. Joshua was quicker. I preferred him on the finish, the way he got close. They were more rapid, the shots before he took you out. Dubois is a bit stiff, and the way he throws his shots, they're a bit more looping. He can't really get those short arcs, it seems, and that will be a problem. I mean, I think of the likes of Andy Ruiz, I think would have a field day with someone like Dubois. I know that's far off because Ruiz is defending his unified championship against Joshua December 7th, but just looking at the way Dubois operates, it's open, it's wide at the shoulders. He would give Ruiz so much to work with, and he's really got to try and correct that. I don't know whether he's got to lose a bit of muscle himself. He's still very young, but I think he's got to really learn how to box a little bit more measured. He says he wants to have a jab like Larry Holmes. Well, he better get to work on that one because it's a long way off that. He's a little bit ponderous, Dubois. Another easy dispatch, but didn't learn much. I'm not sure who's next, but of course there has been talks that he will fight Joe Joyce. That would be a good fight because I'd like to see who's the better out of those two. Joyce doesn't look as good, but he's tough, and we don't know how Dubois will react if he's extended a little bit. So I'd like to see that fight happen, ideally next.